will be totally surprised at the coincidence, and like, both Uzume and her new pal totally won't be able to believe it, you know?
If you guys know, it's the SEGA Heart Girls, which were also in, I believe they have a crossover game, an IF game. She looks like Dreamcast, which I mean, obviously, because she's a Dreamcast CPU, but still. You guys know those moments when you're watching a show and something happens that makes you just not want to continue, like that, to that point, like you're interested, you know, you're heavily interested, but you dread seeing what happens next. I think I have reached that point.
1v1, you and me, fool!
Why is that my two favorite characters of a series meeting is the thing I am scared of the most? This should not be happening. Welcome back, guys, to some more Superdimension Neptune versus SEGA Heart Girls. And let me tell you, we almost had the worst possible situation happen. My phone was acting up on me. And I did the intro to the first episode, and I looked down at my phone and I noticed there were no sound waves. My phone lets me know, how loud something is and, if I'm speaking or not. And I just so happened, I never checked, but I just so happened to check now, and it couldn't hear me. For some odd reason, I was able to fix the problem now, because you guys can hear me, but for this episode, for this saga of episodes, because I was thinking I was about to record for like 3 or 4 hours, that would have been the worst. And to top it off, and I'm just recovering from Hurricane Harvey as well, so I don't need anything else, alright? And speaking of spirals, did I mention, guys, that I love spirals so much? Did I mention that? You know what deal it is, alright? You know what time it is. Let's cut the stalling, alright? Oh, actually, no, there is one thing I will say. I mentioned before the history rate. I thought that Mega Drive's era, because it had a history rate of 4, Game Gear's era had a history effect rate of 5, and Dreamcast has one of 3. And I was thinking that should be the order. Well, actually, it might be the order, but definitely it has nothing to do with length, because Game Gear's was the shortest. So, also, I did not level up anybody else off camera. The reason why is because it seems like many of the characters have an XP gain skill, and if we're about to, it's added to the list. It's added to the list, guys. If we're about to go if we're about to get bays, both of them, all right, best girls in both the series, then we're gonna need to have them be at a certain level. So I'm hoping to get them, and then I can grind them off camera with the EXP gain on. But without further ado, guys, if you are new to the channel, Uzume is bae, okay? No one in it, not just anime, but I think just fiction in general comes close to how much I like Uzume. Alright, and Dreamcast, I knew Dreamcast before I knew Uzume, and look, basically, those are my two favorite characters of both series, okay? And we're about to go see them. So without further ado, Uzume, Dreamcast, let's see what you got. Hold on. I'm just listening to this song right now. Uzubae! Now that is a very Dreamcast song, I will say. That describes her perfectly. But what's up?
This era is...
The one before IFs. And it looks so lush and...
arrived at the era closest to our present time, but...
yeah, it looks completely opposite.
Hey, yeah!
Uzubae! Wait a minute. It took me a second to process what was going. Look, guys, so I've had a lot of time to think about what might happen, and if the fights were the most intense, we might get started with the fight in the arc. Please? No! Are you serious?
Huh?
We're starting with the fights. And that's Dreamcast voice, okay? What the?
Damn, you're tough. You
No!
won't go down so easily, will
No!
ya?
Okay, I thought I was ready for this. I'm not ready for this. Okay, I don't know how this episode's going so far. Okay, let me calm down. First off, here they are. First time seeing them in this game, and I knew it. Okay. Alright, come on, let me calm down. I don't like this pic. I mean, I do because it's both of them, but I don't because they're fighting. Alright.
Give up already! Let me finish you off!
Is that Famitu's voice actor?
No, you give up. I'm not gonna let you destroy this place.
Well, no! You freaking give up! I'm gonna take you down before you destroy the world!
I'm not sure how I feel about the approach about Dreamcast voice actor, honestly. I will say that, but we'll give it some time.
Whatever. If that's how you're gonna be, then... Ha!
I won't let you! Ha! Whoa, that's one intense battle.
Yeah, okay. Let me come back to normal Blade. Alright? Like I did say before, Uzume out of all the Planetoon CPUs is the one who probably wants to fight the most. And Dreamcast, I actually forgot. There's literally a line in the show where Dreamcast says, "I will avenge Mega Drive," which is quite ironic in many ways, but yeah, it does not surprise me when I think about it that these two will fight. So what are we gonna do about this? We're already starting.
It feels like we're nearing the end of an era, too.
Yeah.
Well, you're not far from the truth. After this era, most of civilization will begin to crumble.
Alright.
Segami, what's wrong?
What is wrong, Segami? Are you... Because we have been... I did forget to... While I was taking a break, I guess. Well, not taking a break. I just couldn't record. I thought about something while I was editing my episodes. I said it might have been Segami's fault, and it might still be, why the Sega Heart Girls were fighting. But then when Netgear said she would fight, how she would fight to the Game Gear to the death, that was uncharacteristic of Netgear, normal Netgear. And I don't think Segami has any influence over the CPUs. It could be that the CPUs being, like, literally the CPUs being in this, you know, I guess you would call it dimension, really. That's ironic, but that is what's messing up time. It doesn't have to be anybody's fault, but that the fact that, like what Mega Drive said before, normal history, Game Gear would have come after her. But with this history, Saturn came after her. And it's pretty much implied that it's the CPUs, you know, being there. Not necessarily their fault, but that because they're there, things are like this, so.
Maybe she's shocked. Well, I'd rather have her quiet than running her mouth.
Yeah, I disagree, IF. I need Segami to talk. Talk to me, Segami.
Maybe this is a good thing. Segami would normally just run in without any plan at all.
Yeah, we do want to... Is it possible to separate them at all? At all?
You definitely need one hell of a resolve to do something like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, but you've done it, technically. Well, sorta. You stopped Uzume from fighting. You and Nepgear. But, you know...
What should we do? I don't think we'll be able to deal with these two anytime soon.
Well, if you know when the era ends, and you know this isn't the last battle, you could wait. But I almost wonder if that's a good idea. Or maybe you could go a little bit earlier, you know? To, like, before they even meet each other. That could be a thing.
Yeah, they both seem super strong.
Yeah, they are. But, I mean, so is it all the others. Although, honestly, well, yeah, so is all the others. I do think Nepgear and Game Gear might be the weakest of the two, though.
Why don't we keep our distance for now? I don't really want to get sucked into their conflict.
For the once, I think this is a good idea. Plus, I don't want to talk to them while they're at each other's throats. I just really don't.
I totally agree.
We should move this petrified lady while we're at it.
Should we tie her to a seat? You can always bind her by her hands and feet so she won't fall.
Well, I mean, that is I guess that's a good idea. Second me, talk to me, please.
Ha! I'm not done yet!
Well, Dreamcast has a very similar sprite to the one in the anime. I hate this. Why is that my two favorite characters of a series meeting is the thing I am scared of the most? This should not be happening. See, it's almost like for this, I feel like I should have a face cam because I am doing much more than just talking. My body is doing interesting things right now. This should not be this should not be happening.
Ugh! You need to just die already!
Nah. And why is it that I actually want to leave them? Like, just, this is so messed up. It's so messed up. Alright. Really?
Oh, you've decided to join us.
Well, it's okay. It's okay. Just give me some info, Segami.
Morning, Segami.
Huh? Where are we? I thought it was... Oh! What happened to those two? The ones who were fighting?
I think they're still going at it.
It would have been dangerous if we stuck around, so we decided to get away for now.
Which was a good idea, I think. I also think it would have been better just, you know, travel a couple of years earlier, maybe, and speak to them when they were not fighting each other, or at least after the first conflict.
And you just left them there fighting? Why?
Well, Segami, you were out. IF couldn't stop. IF can't stop them on her own. She needs your help.
That was the only course of action we could take. We weren't about to get in the way of their fight.
You fainted too, Segami. It would have been a game over for us so fast.
Very true.
I didn't faint. I was just overwhelmed and couldn't do anything.
You know, it's funny because I'm reminded of when Kurome showed up for the first time in my Mega Dimension playthrough. Well, not when she showed up for the... Well, actually, yeah, kind of when she showed up. But when I actually saw her posing as Uzume and Nepgear froze. It's kind of... And I did too. I was saying, I agree, Nepgear, I can understand. I'm getting very much deja vu right now. Where... if I was Segami, I probably would do the same thing. Although I was talking, but you know, I was pretty much useless. I wasn't saying anything, I was just panicking.
I fail to see the difference.
There's a big difference. Ugh. If it's not too late, we should go stop them.
It's not a matter of being too late or not. These two actually battled, historically speaking, so...
And I gotta keep reminding myself, IF is on the mindset, ironically, because she was the first one to consider interfering, because she ran over Plutia in the first place. But IF is of the side of keep history preserved. Segami, I want to save, you could say, my friends or family or something. They're definitely related to her somehow. People, or, you know, somehow. So.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
That was a pretty crazy battle, though, huh? My battle with Saturn has nothing on theirs.
Well, I mean, they want each other to die. They said that. Neptune, you tried to avoid conflict with Saturn at all possible. And Saturn did say she won't take your life today, but it still implied she wanted to do it eventually. My thing, though, is it's so far from what we saw, Neptune didn't want to kill Saturn. At all. Or, actually, you know what? Purple Heart may have. I don't know. But...
So this feud started in your era, Nep, and just kept getting worse, huh?
How the... IF, what the heck? How are you blaming Neptune? How are you blaming Neptune? You saw Plutia. But I know it may just be... You could start with this era, so I guess they don't want to spoil it.
I guess.
No.
You can at least act like it's important to you. Since you didn't stop the fight in your time, it just kept snowballing, and now it's so crazy.
I wouldn't completely blame Neptune, though, but... I mean, she could have kept avoiding the fight. She really could have. But it's Plutia's fault. I'm blaming Plutia, okay? I'm blaming #blame Plutia.
Well, Saturn started it.
No, she did not.
Oh, not this again. Why don't we just scope things out for the rest of the day? We can return after a little time passes.
But
I think, Segami, how are you gonna... I mean, to be fair, though, we should have Mega Drive, Plutia, Netgear, Game Gear. That's enough.
We can't rush into this. Let's be smart about it. Come on, Nep. Let's get back to the library.
Okay.
That's a... okay. Are you serious? Hold on. What? It's got protective bubbles. Why does that remind me of something? And I'm seeing... No, I'm definitely reminded of something. Well, this kind of has... This area specifically kind of has a DBZ kind of feel. And I feel like this era kind of has a Transformers kind of feel. As weird as that sounds. Okay, and now notice notice this area right here. It's kind of a bit of a wasteland already. So I'm guessing they fight over here and now it's spreading to this area. And will we have that? I remember there was a map in the beginning that was desolate. Will we be able to go there? Well, in other words, IF's time. Anywho. There's a legend at a certain warehouse of a mirror. Oh, that's interesting. A mysterious phenomenon? You mean this? Oh, well, yeah, like, look at that. You know what? I've had a theory for a long time, and I've been keeping it to myself. I'm still gonna keep it to myself. But if it happens, I predicted it. Alright? That is, I know it's suspicious, but it's me, guys. Come on. Okay. Alright, well, good luck to you. Alright.
let's go back.
Oh, we're back. That was unpleasant. Is there something I can... It is... Father's collection? Nah, we're doing this. Oh wait, broken mirror. Oh, broken bronze mirror. Well, I guess we're going in a dungeon.
This place.
Oh, I was thinking a couple of things. One, I was thinking that this was going to be where we go, but then I remembered I haven't been here in this game, and I just remembered I haven't actually been here with you guys at all. So, wow. Well, this is definitely nostalgic, although ironically, I've never been here with Uzubae, so, you know, that's something.
Over there. Over.
Letting your guard down can cost your life. I can go anytime.
Alright, well, let's see how tough these guys are. They're pretty tough, actually.
Eat this.
I might have to grind a bit.
Flame soul slice. Leave it to me.
Well, I mean,
Hit. Hit. Welcome to the end.
Be still, my beating heart.
Going all out. Yeah.
Oh, perfect timing.
I mean, Neptune could get over there. Okay.
Oh, perfect timing.
I think she can.
Boom! Mine.
And actually, if I remember correctly,
I'll nip you up.
magic is a weakness of robots, so that could be probably why it's not working as well.
How's this? How's this?
Yeah.
I will crush you with magic. Mine. So that's how it's gonna be.
So
that's how it's gonna be. What should I do?
Nah, they are definitely tough.
Mine.
Flame soul slice.
Leave it to me.
See, now here we have a classic problem of where normally I would take some time and grind till I get to an appropriate level, but I really want to get Uzubae and Dreamcast before I do that.
There.
So it's like I know what to do,
Attack. There.
but I don't want to do it.
Going all out. Yeah. The end already? That was nothing. Level up. This is pretty good. I'm even strong.
Oh, Uzubae, not Plutia, completely different.
I've earned a lot of the
Got a new skill.
level up.
And so did Game Gear. Alright, well, this is probably not a good idea. Well, I mean, Plutia is okay. Right? Oh, she actually has all her HP for one. And Game Gear's level 25. We'll switch her out for IF. Because I haven't seen their skills yet, so let's see.
Woo!
Oh, did I get that in one shot? Like a boss. Alright. Okay, that'll be helpful. I should definitely get this. Can we jump on these?
Woo!
No, we can't. Alright, cool. Oh, did they open up the area back here? No? At least I don't think so.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Alright, well, let's see what we got over here. And hopefully I can show you guys that window thing I was talking about.
Over there!
Wow.
Over there!
I did it.
There!
I don't even have to fight anybody. How do I get then... Oh, first off, let me get the coins. Alright, let me use the vision field that I activated. There we go. Alright. How do I get to the other side? I'm guessing that mirror will appear when I come back. And that will allow me to come to the other side? Either way, we got what we need. Wait, I didn't even see that! Oh, that's bogus. Make him stronger, I guess. Okay, well, we can do that mission if we want to. And I get a feeling that'll give us their data. Actually, I should probably start a new one. So did I select a new? No, I didn't. Alright, let's go ahead and select that one. And actually, if I remember correctly, there were new weapons I can buy? That might help. Oh, and yeah, new armor too. I don't have enough cash. We're gonna have to do some grinding, but for now...
Let's get going.
Here we are. It doesn't seem too different from the last time we were here.
Well, only a few days have passed. I wonder if those two are still alive.
They have to be if the era's still flourishing, because I'm pretty sure their fight is part of the reason why it got so desolate.
That's not funny. I don't know about Uzume, but I know Dreamcast is still alive.
I'm assuming that's because you have a connection. Whoops.
Those are their names, huh?
Yeah, it's common knowledge.
Not to the Wastelanders, Segami. How many times we gotta go over that?
Well, we don't know much about it. So enlighten us and make it easy for the players to follow, will ya?
Well, I mean, if you know both series, then it is easy to follow, but...
So this era's SEGA hard girl is Dreamcast. The goddess from this era is named Uzume.
Yes.
Dreamcast and Uzume, huh? I see.
I think they might have ceased fire. I don't hear any battling going on. They were pretty loud last time.
Though I do wonder how you can get those two to stop. That is interesting.
Maybe we should try and meet up with them individually.
Yep, I think that is a good idea. That is what I suggested the first time. Wait for the fighting to stop and then talk to them individually. Or did I suggest that and just think that? I don't remember.
Sure. Who do we see first?
We should obviously go and see Dreamcast first.
I've got no comment.
Dreamcast is the one with pink hair, right?
Yep.
Then I agree. If she even wants to see us, that is.
I don't see a... Wait, why wouldn't she? She would... Well... We'll see.
I didn't think you'd agree to that. Are you into her, Iffy? You can't just go getting involved with girls from the past.
What the... Secondly, where'd that come from? She just said I agree. What? She's just agreeing with you.
Stop imagining things. Dreamcast doesn't seem as rough around the edges. She might be easier to talk to.
I was also kind of thinking that because I remember Uzume fought Neptune the first time. It's like she met her and she just started fighting her. So, and it took Nepgear to break it up. So, Dreamcast would probably be the smarter option.
Right, I see. Good call.
But Segami, why did you, that is why is that the first thing you thought of? Segami? So I've been reading, it's been just a couple of episodes, and I've been reading a lot of you guys' comments since, I don't even remember what the episode was that you guys, let's see, 2 weeks, so probably, I don't think I even started Plutia's arc yet. So, yeah, Plutia's arc has started, and I just uploaded, the last episode I uploaded was episode 14. With the discussion. Can I just say you guys had I loved reading the comments of that episode, but you guys haven't seen the rest of it, which I'm very interested to see what you guys think about that. Also, that's when we had the whole Mega Drive thing where anyways, yeah, Dreamcast is a good option to go to, but you guys, where I was going with that whole mentioning you guys had speaking about your comments. A lot of you were saying that Segami may have liked some of the things he was calling people out on. I don't know what to think about that, but this one is suspicious. Like IF was just saying, I think that's a good idea, and I had no problem with it, So, well, I said no comment, but anyways.
I think I might be able to make friends with Uzume, but I don't care who we talk to first.
Yes, but I mean, it was really thanks to Nepgear. Neptune, now that I think about it, was literally trying to fight Uzume. Because, well, I mean, yes, she was defending herself, but she didn't. Well, actually, she did say she would try to. She said, "Will you listen to me for a second?" But it took Nepgear to stop it. So.
All right, then let's go search.
Yeah, if we waste too much time, they might start fighting again.
And one thing I didn't mention was that since there were multiple cities, do they literally have different cities that they govern over? It'll be interesting. I again, mixed feelings. I'm really excited and then really nervous at the same time. Just not a good situation. My recording's about to run off, so before we meet Dreamcast, I'll meet you guys back. Alright, something I was thinking about while I was waiting for my recording to come back. Who are we gonna fight? Cause the fact that Uzume is a fighter, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if I fight Uzume, I'm turning off the game and walking out the door. Alright, if I have to do that, let's move on.
We're here to stop that fight from happening again. Even if we have to use force.
If I have to fight both of them, this game can kick itself. Somewhere. Alright. Just... Virtua Forest. All messed up. Fantastic. And we got... There will be no mercy shown to anyone who gets in my way. I can... Really? You have a sword and you're going to use your legs. Fantastic. And now it's time for the question of the day. And let me just say, I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. It took me a while to settle on things that I thought were actually correct. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And with this episode, normally I would choose one of you guys' questions of the day because especially with Discord, you guys have left a lot of great questions there. If you want to join Discord, the link is in the channel, is in the main channel page. But for now, you guys know, for an episode like this, I gotta ask my own question. Which two characters would you hate seeing fighting the most? For example, Uzume and Dreamcast, those are two of my favorite characters. It doesn't have to be, CPU or Sega Hard Girl. It could be Sega Hard Girl and Sega Hard Girl. It could be CPU and CPU. I think another good contender would probably be, Rob and Ram have, they butt heads, that's siblings, but, just which two characters would you hate seeing fighting the most? So, yeah, post your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time. And I actually think I'm going to have to come up with my own question today for that episode, too. You guys will see why then, but, yeah, see you all next time.